Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentine Dish. Green activists from Goa have flayed the government and the State Wildlife Board headed by the Chief Minister for being political and for doing nothing great for the protection of wildlife in the state. They have called the meeting and the approval of as a publicity stunt and a move which will only burden the people of the state. Listen in.
हेच पैशांनी सरकारान सगळे गोंयकाराचे घरांचेर सोलर पावर दिवन लोकांक फ्री इलेक्ट्रिसिटी दिवपा जाय आसली आनी हे आमी सरकारा कडेन मागता आसतना सरकार कांय आयकनासतना स्टरलायट म्हणटा ती ही वेदांताची प्रायवेट कंपनी आसा तांचे हातान आमची सबंद इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिस्ट्रिब्युशन दिवपा सोदतात आनी तेंच्या हातान पडले म्हणटकीर वर्सात दर वर्सा 10-15% ते आमचे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल्सय वाडयतले आनी आपल्या जाय ते भशेन गोंयांत स्टील इंडस्ट्री कितें तांकां करूंक जाय काबार करपाक ते मुखार व्हरतले म्हणून आमी हाका विरोध करतात 100% आनी आमी हेंय म्हणूं सोदतात की हें जे ते करूंक सोदतात गोंयचे भितर ते ती लायन मुखार तामनार छत्तीसगड वतली जाल्यार कर्नाटकांतल्यान वचपा जाय आनी कर्नाटकांत जे भागांतल्यान वता 80 टायगर रिजर्वांतले कोर एरियांतल्यान वता जी परवानगी तांकां कशीच मेळपा जायना आनी मेळ्ळी जाल्यार ह्या सबंद भागांतले वाघ सगळे काबार जातले म्हणून हे जे पावर लायन आसा हे सगळ्यांचे विरुद्ध सगळे गोंयकारूच न्हू सबंद जगाचे विरुद्ध आनी आमी हाजे विरुद्ध सदांच झगडटले आनी आमी मागतात की आमचे गोंयांत रिन्युएबल पावर बरी क्लीन एनर्जी हाडची आनी हे कोळसो लासून जग काबार करून एक प्रायवेट कंपनीच्या हातान सगळें दिवप हें जावपा जायना.
This is a mere formality. I don't know what they are making such a big song and dance about it. The Supreme Court has already decided. Where is the question of State Wildlife Advisory Board deciding after Supreme Court has taken a decision? All the board's decisions have been set aside.
Okay.
So it is not worth even considering what they do and what they don't do and what press statements they issued and so on. But certainly this board, Wildlife Board, does not protect the interests of the wildlife. Because even in the case of Project Tiger, after the court had completed the hearings, 2 days after that, the government has called this board together and they have taken a decision that Tiger is not, reserve is not necessary for Goa.
Right.
This is a political board. It does what the government wants.
Herald TV Bureau Report.
Traders from Gandhi Market in Margao took to the streets in protest against unauthorized sales taking place outside the designated market area. The demonstration, organized near the Margao municipality, aimed to draw attention to the issue and voice the concerns of market traders. MMC chairperson has assured to clear the unauthorized sale.
Well, now the protests by the traders from Gandhi Market in Margao highlighted the challenges faced by traders due to unregulatory sales occurring beyond the authorized market space. The traders are urging the authorities to take immediate action to curb these unauthorized activities, which is not only impacting the business environment within the market but also lead to unfair competition.
पहिल्या कित्या खातीर आमगे मार्केटाचे काही प्रॉब्लेम्स आसात ते आमी म्युनिसिपालिटी कडेन व्हरतले. म्युनिसिपालिटी कडेन व्हरपाचे आहात सगळे प्रॉब्लेम. आमी हांगा व्हडली झूज दिल्ली सगळी बायलां आसलेली ओबीसी लोक आमचो एसटी लोक आज जाला. आज हे मार्केट सगळे फुडले आहा ते मार्केट तेंचे आहा एसटी समाजाचे आहा. हांव ही खास कित्या खातीर मिटींग दवरता की तुमी काही दिसांनी पयस गेलात पयस वचनाका तो लुगार आमचो ह्या लुगाराचे धंदो आमचो चलतलो आनी ह्या लुगाराचे आमचो लोक बसतलो जो एसटी समाजाचो आहा तो. म्हणून हे तुमी तेन्ना झूज दिली म्हणून हांगा सेड जाली. तेजे भितरले आमचे लिडर आहात सगळे आहात आनी हे आमी जिखून हाडले कोर्टांतल्यान अशें न्ही म्युनिसिपालिटींतल्यान आमी जिखलेच पण कोर्टांतल्यान सुद्दां जिखले आनी हो लुगार आज तुमी सांबाळपा जाय. काही लोक भायर बसताय तांकां आमी म्युनिसिपालिटींतल्यान आमी वॉर्निंग दितले तांकां काडपाचे सगळे कपडेवाले आनी कोण बसतात चपलेवाले बसतात आनी आमचो मार्केट जो आहा हो चलता तो मार्केट डावन करपा पळयतात. म्हणून आमगे एक फोर्स आहा की भायर वेंडर्स आहा ते तांकां म्युनिसिपालिटीन काडपाचे आनी म्युनिसिपालिटीन जे आमचे लोक हांगा बसतात हो सगळो लुगार आमचे लोकां खातीर ओबीसी लोकां खातीर हांगा दुसरो बसपा जायना कोण सीप आमचो गोंयकार एसटी हा तोच बसू शकता, दुसरो बसू शकता. म्हणून तुमकां हांव सांगता, केन्ना हांगा आयले तुमी, तुमचो माल उरलो हांगा येवन विकाय. कोणे तुमकां सांगीत हांव चोयतलो, काय भिवपाची गरज ना. कोणा म्हाका येवन मेळत कितें जालां. पण हो लुडार हो आमच्या एसटी समाजाचो तुमचो म्हणून तुमकां आज आपयले आमी सगळे. अशें गोंय भितर खंयच मार्केट ना एसटी खातीर. एसटी खातीर मार्केट आहा ते हांगा. भायली भाजी म्हणटा ती फाटल्यान आमच्या लोकांची, दुसरी कर्नाटकांची. तेंच्यांनी थंय धंदो करपाचो, तुमी धंदो हांगा करपाचो. हे आमचें डिसिजन जाला आनी हे आमी म्युनिसिपालिटी सांगतले. माझे कर्नाटकाच्या लोकांक, जे घटप्रभाच्या लोकांक माझी एक सुचोवणी आहा की तांबडी भाजी, जी लाल भाजी राहते ती तांबडी भाजी तुम्ही हाडपा जायना. आमचो गोंयचोच लोक ती भाजी हाडटलो जो पिकयतलो. आणि तांबडी भाजी समज भायले लोकांनी हांगा हाडीत, आमी एक्शन घेतले. आमी वयतले सगळे तेजे मुखार दुकाना मुखार आनी ती भाजी काडून उडयतले.
Mohit for Herald TV.
The Mapsa police station apprehended Anuj Singh, a 28-year-old native of Uttar Pradesh and resident of Kansa TV, for allegedly molesting a 19-year-old girl at Mapsa bus stand. The incident took place on November 20th when the 19-year-old student from local institution filed a complaint with the Mapsa police. According to the victim, the accused Anuj Singh, who had been working as a bus conductor on the TV-bound bus that she had been regularly using, had been sexually harassed since she was in the 8th standard.
In response to the complaint, the Mapsa police station registered a case under various sections of the IPC, including 354, 354A, 354D, 506 subsection 2, and additionally charges were filed under section 8, subsection 8(2) of the Goa Children's Act and section 4 and 12 of the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act. Anuj Singh was taken into custody on the same day as the complaint was filed. The investigative team, led by Inspector Vijay Rani and supervised by Deputy Superintendent of Police Chibba Dalvi, includes LPSI Rupali Kavekar, PSI Viraj Kurgaonkar, Head Constable Sushant Chapedkar, and LPC Tara Pednekar. The Mapsa police station has assured that a thorough investigation is underway. The accused Anuj Singh is expected to face legal proceedings based on the charges filed against him. Prakash Karekar for Herald TV.
A cow and 4 calves were killed in a tragic accident at Pajor Kone in Kunkoli on Tuesday. The incident has raised concern amongst locals who stated that such accidents have become a recurring problem and accused the Kunkoli municipality for negligence.
Hello, this is Advocate Rajma Desai. हे रातचे मॉर्निंग 4 o'clock असे ॲक्सिडेंट जालो गो. एवरी डे हे आजचीच खबर न्ही. दिस इज टू मच नाव. सद्दां एक एक अशें करून कॅटल्स हे जाता. आनी हांवें आयकलां कॅटल पावडर म्हणून म्युनिसिपालिटीन घेतलेलो. तो कॅटल पावडर भितर आसता ऑफिसां बसून फायली मेजता फक्त. आनी हे दुसरे भुरग्यांक तो सांगता हें कर म्हणून गोरवांक धांवणय म्हणून. कितले आतां हे दिस इज टू मच नाव. एवरी डे एक्सिडेंट जाता. हे आमचे घर म्हाजे घरा मुखार हांव एवरी डे पळयता एक एक्सिडेंट आमी पळयला हांगा. मातशें सेवन म्युनिसिपालिटीच्या कुंकोली म्युनिसिपालिटी मातशें कितें एक्शन घेवची प्लीज सर.
कितली गोरवां अशी मेली
आज गोरवां कमीत कमीत म्हाका दिसता 4 ते 5 गोरवां मेली. मुखार एक पडला आनी हांगा 4 तुमी पळोवपाक शकता. हांगा पळय कशी पळय तेंची हालत पळोवपाक जायना आमच्यार. मातशें कोणी एक्शन घेवचें प्लीज.
The newly sworn-in minister Alexio Sequeira has recently made a groundbreaking proclamation by asserting that Salsette no longer stands as a stronghold for the Congress party. In this edition of Street Voices, Team Herald spoke to several members of society to take their opinion on Sequeira's statement.
In this statement, there is definitely some truth. But definitely, Ale should not be carried away and believe that it has become a BJP bastion. Salsette Taluka will continue to be a bastion with the opposition parties challenging the BJP. And the recent elections, where the earlier MLA of the same constituency of Ales, Nuve, who had defected, learned a lesson and Ales won on the Congress ticket. However, Ales should remember that Salsette will be the guiding force for the entire state, and a light, a beacon to the voters of Goa to work hard to see that the BJP is out of.
अरे बाबा यो विचारूंक गोत्ता तुका बेस्टन आनी फेस्टन म्हणटाय पळय ते उतरां तुज्या तोंडाल्ली येयल्या बेस्टन ना म्हणून जाल्यार तुवें इतलो तुका हें दिसता जाल्यार तुवें रिजायन जावपाचो आनी तेजेर रिकॉन्टेस्ट जावन तुवें निवडून दाखोवपाचो तेन्ना ही उतरां तुज्या सोंपतासली आनी तेन्नाय मानून घेताले. अरे वापिया जी आतां टॅक्स पेयरांचेर पळय तुका ही मिनिस्ट्री दिल्या ती सांबाळ आनी गोंयकारांकूय सांबाळ जाता जाल्यार कांय तुजी अपेक्षा ना आमकां तुकोडेन सोडया बरेपण कितें गोंयकारांक मेवतलें म्हणून हें तुज्या फायद्याक गेलाय. द्याक बास तुवें सगलो बाजून हाडलेल्या कडेन आहाय हितून तुजी अपेक्षा आमकां कांय मेवपाची ना गोंयकारांक. ही तुजी बोल्सां तुजी ही अपेक्षा म्हणटा पळय ती तुवें तुज्या फायद्याक घेतल्या उडकी मारल्याय. अरे जालोय तूं सिनियर सिटीजन ही आतां तुजो लास्ट टर्म योग मेवपाचो दुसऱ्या फावटी कांय निवडून येवपाचो न्हय. चॅलेंज मारल्या लागून तूं निवडून येवपाचो न्हय. ही आतां पळय मोठल्याय उतरां तुज्याच तोंडान तुवें पोत्तून घेवची पडटली. हांव म्हणना खंयच्या पार्टयेक हांव वयर काडिना पूण ही तुका सोबना कित्याक त्याच पार्टयेन तुका निवडून दिल्लो. तुवें जाता जाल्यार तुवें रिजायन जावन ह्या पार्टयेचेर तुका टिका ह्या पार्टयेचेर टिका करपाक कांय अधिकार ना.
खंयच्याच वोटराक आमी ग्रांटेड घेवपाक शकना. एक वोटर एक सादारण वोटर म्हणटा तो पयलीं एक ट्रेडिशनल वोट बँक आशिल्ली ती आयज ट्रेडिशनल वोट बँक खंयच ना. आज टोटल वोट म्हणटा तो स्प्लीट जाल्लो रिजनल पार्टीज आनी नॅशनल पार्टीजां भितर आनी इंडिपेंडंट कॅन्डिडेटां भितर. आनी गोंय हें अशें राज्य आहा हें खंयच्याच पार्टीचेर चलना. इंडिविज्युअलाचेर गोंयचें राजकारण म्हणटा तें चलता हें आमकां सगल्यांक खबर आहा. गोंयान कांय लिडर अशे आहा जांकां पार्टी म्हणटा ती केन्नाच लागना ते खंयच्याय पार्टी लावल्यार सुद्दां ते निवडून येतात. सो ह्यो गजाली सगळ्यो आमी पळयल्यो. इंडिया अलायन्स पळयलें जाल्यार साश्टी मुखार मे बी will play a bigger role in upcoming Lok Sabha elections, and don't take the voters of Sasti for granted, whether it's BJP, Congress or any political party.
Fishermen in Goa and throughout India marked World Fisheries Day on Tuesday. This global event, observed annually on November 21st, aims to emphasize the crucial role of sustainable fisheries, advocating for the rights of small-scale fishing communities, the improving working conditions for fishermen, and to combat illegal fishing practices. Pelly Fernandez participated in the day by securing a fresh scratch. The National Fish Workers Forum led World Fisheries Day initiatives in coastal regions across the country, including a rally in Karwar, where General Secretary Olencio Simoes actively participated alongside local fisheries. The NFF reiterated the call for enactment of the Coastal Rights Bill or similar measures to uphold the welfare of fishing communities.
आयज आमी वर्ल्ड फिशरीज डे कारवार सेलिब्रेट करता आनी आमचे कारवार मच्छीमार लोकांनी एक रॅली काडिल्ली आसा. तशेंच गोंयान बॅट आयलँडार आमी सेलिब्रेट करता, केरला आमी सेलिब्रेट करता, महाराष्ट्रा करता, ओडिसा करता, आंध्रा करता, वेस्ट बेंगॉल करता. सगळे कोस्टल स्टेटींनी आयज वर्ल्ड फिशरीज डे जे NFFक लागून स्थापीत जाल्लो 21 नोव्हेंबर 1997 न्यू दिल्ली, आयज हें आख्खें जगभर रेकॉग्नायज करता वर्ल्ड फिशरीज डे म्हणून. आनी ह्या वर्ल्ड फिशरीज डेयाक आमी सरकाराक विनंती करता जे नुस्तेकाराचे मुद्दे जे आसा, जे डिस्ट्रक्टीव गियर्स आसा, जे कॉलनायझेशन ऑफ कोस्ट पळय करता, जे पोर्ट्स बांदिता, आयज कारवारूय पोर्ट बांदता, गोंयानूय पोर्ट बांदता, महाराष्ट्रानूय बांदता, केरळानूय बांदता. हे पोर्ट्यो बांदून आयज कोस्ट जो आसा तो काबार जाता, नुस्तेकार जो आसा तो डिस्प्लेस जाता. सो ह्या दिसा आमी सरकाराक विनंती करता की कोस्टल रायट बील जो आमचो मागणी आशिल्ले एक भरपूर वर्सां जाली, आमी मागता ह्या सरकारान हो कायदो हाडचो आमचे बारीक फिशरमॅनाक प्रोटेक्ट करपाक आनी जे नुस्तेकाराची परंपरा आहा ती चालू करपाक.
एवरी डे इज अ गुड डे. आज वर्ल्ड फिशरमॅन डे. दिलो शेक दिलो सगळे फिशरमॅना विश कोता वर्ल्ड फिशरमॅन डे. गोंयकार तशे, इंडियन तशे, वर्ल्डाचे. आनी देवान आमचेर बेसांव गायलो हा. एवरी डे आम गेलो पाडीन आम चोळ करून नुस्त्या मेटाचे. काय बाबा काड काड.
The Indian Meteorological Department has issued a yellow alert for the state on November 23rd and 24th, cautioning residents about potential thunderstorms accompanied by lightning and winds gusting at about 30 to 40 kilometers in isolated areas. The advisory also forecasts a light to moderate rainfall at a few places until Sunday. While the IMD did not specify the reason for the weather change, it indicated dry weather over both districts of the state on November 21st and 22nd.
While the IMD has issued a yellow alert for Goa on November 23rd and 24th. Residents are cautioned about the potential thunderstorms with lightning and winds gusting to about 30 by 40 kilometers per hour in isolated areas. The advisory has also predicted light to moderate rainfall at few places until Sunday. Dry weather is indicated over both districts on the state on November 21st, that's today, and on Tuesday, that's 22nd. Haze or shallow fog is expected on the 21st November, similar to conditions observed on November 20th in the past. On November 23rd, the IMD forecasts light to moderate rain and thunderstorms at isolated places. Similar weather conditions are expected to persist at a few places over the subsequent 3 days. The minimum temperature is anticipated to remain relatively stable for next 4 to 5 days. Residents and authorities are advised to stay updated on the weather alerts and take necessary precautions. The yellow alert signifies the need of awareness and preparedness, urging vigilance and safety measures. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
The inauguration of Margauka's traditional Dindi Utsav took place on Margao on Monday, filling the state's commercial capital with spiritual fervor. The festival, dedicated to Shri Vittal Rakhumai at Shri Hari Mandir, resonated with bhajans and abhangs, creating an atmosphere of devotion.
Margauka's traditional Dindi Utsav begins with devotees in Margao. As the day progressed into the night, the city's streets echoed the rhythm chants of Vittal Vittal Jai Hari Vittal and Ganeba Tukaram. Watch this special story.
मागणी करता सरकाराकडे गेल्या वर्षात सीएम आयलो सीएमान सांगिल्ले की हे राज्यस्तरीय फेस्टिवल आमी करपाक सोदता तेन्ना तुमचे सहकार्य जावचें अशी विठ्ठल चरणी प्रार्थना करता आणि सगळे.
A story by Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
Don Bosco Audrey Fathoda defeated Guardian Angel Sports Club 5-3 via the tiebreaker to move to the semi-finals of the 17th All Goa Girdoli Panchayat Cup organized by the Girdoli Club and played at Chandor Sports Club complex.
The clash between Don Bosco Audrey Fathoda and Guardian Angel SC provided entertainment to a large gathering, displaying end-to-end soccer, but the game could not produce any goals. Don Bosco could have taken the lead as early as the 5th minute had Elroy Barreto tapped in a cross from Francis Andrade from the left flank. Godwin Fernandez was the culprit for Guardian Angel, as after getting past a couple of defenders, his final shot on the goals were weak. Don Bosco had a couple more chances but couldn't convert. Both teams were level 0-0 at the break. Changing over, both teams were evenly matched, with Don Bosco's Francis Andrade in the 38th minute trying his luck from distance, but the Guardian Angel keeper was equal to the task and made a good save. Thereafter, Milton Fernandez of Guardian Angel in the 43rd minute failed to capitalize on an error by the Fathoda keeper, who recovered just in time to push the ball out of play. Francis Andrade's curling free kick missed the goal by a whisker in the 50th minute. The match thus ended goalless at regulation time. In the tiebreaker, Francis, Carroll, Hanslem, Mario and Welton were on target for Fathoda, while Myron, Norman and Alson were successful for Guardian Angel. Carol Soares, the goalkeeper of Don Bosco Audrey Fathoda, was awarded the man of the match by Felix Ticuna. Nasser Arona for Herald TV.
The Our Lady of Luds feast was commemorated with grandeur and religious fervor in Utorda on Sunday. The feast drew in thousands of villagers and devotees who congregated in Utorda to attend the Mass, creating a vibrant atmosphere of devotion and jubilation. In a momentous event, Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Anurag Thakur, inaugurated the third edition of the 75 Creative Minds at IFI 54 on Tuesday. This initiative signifies the commencement of an exciting cinematic journey aiming to nurture the creative prowess of talented youngsters.
On the stage, speaking to the 75 creative minds of tomorrow, 10 years down the line, and I'm sure they're going to learn from your experiences what you have gone through. I would like to share another instance of a winner of the last year edition, making us proud. Bhaskar Viswanathan, in collaboration with another editor, has edited one of the films selected for the Indian Panorama non-feature film section this year. Another winner of the last edition, Digantra Bose, had edited a non-feature film in the same category. Now that is truly inspiring. It gives me immense joy that you all are truly seizing the opportunities that 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow provides. I would like to emphasize that the Government of India is committed to employment generation, boosting the creative or the creators' economy, mentoring outstanding artists, encouraging youngsters to achieve cinematic excellence, and in that, the stories of talented individuals like Akshita, Avinash, Namrita, Subarna, Bhaskar, Digantra, among several others, are really assuring. Now this 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow, they come from places which most of you may not have heard the names, Jagatpur or Sadarpur. सदरपुर ही है ना भाई, सरदारपुर, क्योंकि यहाँ पे बार बार सदरपुर लिखा, मैं कि मध्य प्रदेश में सरदारपुर तो था, ये सदरपुर क्यों लिखा हुआ है? तो सरदारपुर है, जगत सिंहपुर है और विष्णुपुर है। तो मणिपुर, उड़ीसा और मध्य प्रदेश के उन क्षेत्रों से जहां फिल्म देखने वाले तो होंगे, बनाने वाले नहीं थे, आज वहां से फिल्में बनाने वाले भी मिल गए हैं। 48 आवर चैलेंज आपके लिए मिलने वाला है, जो शॉर्ट्स टीवी की ओर से है। 15 में से कोई एक टीम जीतने वाली है, और मैं I have to say it in English. I would like to thank Mr. Carter Pilcher for his continuous support year after year, and I'm sure this Shorts TV collaboration with the NFDC is going to give a lot of opportunities to these youngsters to try their first hand with the 48-hour challenge, and I'm sure they're going to impress you and the other members for that. Let me in the end thank Mr. John Goldwater, who have come all the way. I know coming from US it will take a good 20 to 24 hours to reach here, but I'm sure it's worth coming here. One of the largest film markets in the world. We are the 5th largest in the media and entertainment. We are the large numbers of, maximum number of movies are made in India. And I'm sure the kind of collaborations we are looking at, and thank you Netflix. I could see Ambika ji sitting there with her team for the partnership and bringing the good names on board. I think the big asset for us is the collaboration with houses like Netflix, Zee, Amazon and others who come on board and provide these young talented creators to try their hand, learn more.
This year's opening film is Catching Dust, directed by Stuart Gatt, the award-winning British filmmaker of mixed Asian heritage. This movie is about how, in the isolation of Texas, a big band, a Kong trailer and an abandoned commune has become the reluctant hideout for Green and a criminal husband Clyde. Watch the entire cast and crew speaking about this film in this year's IFI.
A lot, and I've realised that there's two ways, I think, as a writer, that I've developed stories, and there's some ideas that you move towards. Like some of my short films dealt with political issues, and it felt like issues that I wanted to step into. But sometimes ideas come to you, and I feel like with Catching Dust, it was an idea that came to me. I'm a daydreamer, and I'd always had visions of a trailer in the middle of the desert. I don't know where they came from. I don't know why I was getting them. But I became, some ideas you become more curious about and some ideas stick with you more, and soon you become obsessed about that image, and then you fill in a story. Who might live there, why they're there, what's the worst thing that can happen to them, and soon you have a script and you feel compelled to tell the story.
So I produced Stuart's last short film. I'd come on board with that, and we had a very good working relationship. I read the script shortly after that for what was to become Catching Dust, and I was just drawn in by the characters. They were so well developed, and I could really imagine them being on the page. And what's so exciting about being here is seeing that journey come to life from having read the script and talked about it at our very first discussion of this story to now seeing it living and breathing and being shared with audiences and with all of you. It's been an amazing journey. We thank you for hosting us.
Okay. Thank you, Mark. And Katz, you want to say a few lines?
Yeah, sure. It's nice to see everybody. So I got involved in the film. I've been producing films for a long time, and I know Mark, and Mark brought me the script, and I really enjoyed it. And I thought, okay, I could see it all coming together, and I thought it was very strong. And it's very exciting as a producer when you have the opportunity to produce somebody's debut film, and at the very start of their feature career. So when I saw that the script was so good, I knew we'd be able to get good talent on, and we were able to cast it with some amazing actors who are, in very big TV shows, like Erin Moriarty's on Amazon's The Boys, which is Amazon's biggest series, and Jai Courtney is in the Terminator movies and Suicide Squad. These are big folks, and to get them to, an independent film is a real testament to Stuart's skill as a writer and the confidence that he instilled in them as a director. So that's
all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.